Any chance you could find the bag
Are you going to go piss?
Maybe not
is the first word of this play. The last word is me, but we'll get to that later. Fuck. Sound it out with me. Fuck. Yeah. Fuck. Interesting, isn't it? I hope you find me interesting. I want you to find me interesting. That's why you're here. At least, some of why you're here. What's your name, sweetheart? Yeah, you. That one. There.
Becca.
Becca. Oh, no, wait, that's my name, that is.
Is it?
Bet you hate your parents too, her darling. Let me tell you why you're here. Let me fill you in, as it were, in a good way. Let me tell you why we wrote this. Why this was built. Most of the words are his, and most of the music is theirs. And most of the stories are ours. Everything we say has been said by someone at some point. Some of it was written here. Oh, sorry, love. Have a look at that, pass it around, didn't mean to spill your drink there. But most of it came from in our heads. Oh, and of course yours, Becca. I shan't be forgetting you, Becca. I didn't mean it by the way, Becca. I don't hear my parents, Becca, or yours, Becca. I'm sure they're lovely, Becca. You seem nice. This play is called Angry, and this play is a mess. Trust me, the tone and narrative of this thing are as ADHD as this cast. Why angry? Because if you'd have called it happy, or breakfast at fucking Tiffany's, you'd have left quite disappointed, wouldn't you? It's called Angry because it thrives on it. If it weren't so angry, there'd be no words for it. If it weren't so angry, there'd be no music to it. If it weren't so angry, there'd be no token slut. But don't I look so good in a bra and shorts? My name is Jenny. We are angry, and for one night only, so are you. This is our play. This is our night. And this night is about us. This play is not about about binge drinking or anonymous sex. This play is not about drug overdosing or smoking 16 cigarettes a day. This play is not about fights in the street, any visit your brothers in prison. This play is not about lying to your parents or the police. It's not about riots, it's not about violence or suicide. But it could have been. Easily. This play is called Angry. And the first word of this play is fuck. Fuck! This play is not about celebration, writing, rewriting history or lying to parents, police or pastors. This play is not about selling tickets and musicians or actors. This play is not about confusion. Some seclusions have refused to find a sort of suicide and the line. So this play is not about growing up. This is not about sexual violence. Scream into your door about the silence of our absence assaulted violence. Tantalizing, two-timing, crippling in 20 years. This is not about romantic finance, spiritual guidance, bias reformers, cowardice, or our reliance on drugs and dance music. All about looking at the fucked up state of the world and saying we did it. It's about gravity punishers, selecting you like a little bit and saying, "We did it!"
Yummy!
Yeah, how's everyone doing? Oh, all two of you, that's good. How's everyone doing? Fucking good. You've already figured out the pattern of things by now. Half-naked person stands in front of a microphone, talks in a teen, in-your-face manner, and then they play a bit of music. Lather, rinse, repeat, am I right? Only I have a tendency to fall apart after a while of doing one thing for too long, so I'll try and keep it quick. This bit used to be twice as long, but we had to cut it because I kept getting distracted, so... Hello. Why you paid to come here? Scene 1. I am the best motherfucking frontman you have ever seen. I'm not. I'm just really fucking arrogant. But I am the best motherfucking frontman you have ever seen. I've been doing this for... How long have I been doing this for? Days, weeks, months, years? Go.
6 days, 3 years, 12 seconds.
6 days, 3 years and 14 seconds now. I've been doing this and I'm the best motherfucking frontman you have ever seen. At the age of 16, I used to snort coke and fuck hookers in my dreams, and all I ever wanted to do was to never have to do anything. At home, you see me dragging school book bags through doors kicked into the tunes of angry mothers screaming, "Fuck off, Mum!" Next, upstairs, bag goes on each step. As I walk past my sister's door, I can see a hole in it where I've kicked it in the other night. To her credit, she stuck a poster printout of Jack Nicholson screaming, "Here's Johnny!" So it looks like Stanley Kubrick's told him to murder you as you walk by. Every night, I'd wedge my coat under the door to mask the smell and light a joint, listen to Hendrix. Sometimes, I'd have a wank, and I'm proud of that. And I'd get ash all piling up in my pants and not notice till I went for a piss and saw my cock had turned grey and no. So after like 16 years of teeny whiny, drug smoky...
Fuck off, Mum!
Fuck off, Dad!
Come.
Fuck off, Mr. Math Teacher, kid!
Come.
Fuck off, Graham Beckham!
Come. Come. After 16 years of that, Some old fuck from next door comes walking round to mine to complain about the noise or the smell or the arrangement of the flowers or how no one respects him even though he fought in the war and did nothing with his life afterwards. And I'm the only one in the house at the time, so I'm answering the door, packing my grey cock away, high as balls like, and there's just this old shit cunt staring at me. And he's grumbling on about the arrangement of the hedges and the council or some shit, and all I'm thinking is, mate, go the fuck away. Go the fuck away.
You see,
Go the fuck away. Go the fuck away.
Extremely boring old cunt with nothing better to do with my time than remind you of your own mortality and talk about spicks and wogs and how in my day no one was a queer like today. It's PC gone mad in these days, I'll be voting UKIP. The hippies hate this country, they should all get a haircut and join the army like I pretend I did. But have you seen my teeth? I can't find my hair. I seem to have misplaced my wife. Would you have a
So you get the idea with that. Would anyone like a Werther's original? I'll give it to the nice lady. Or that, I really can't see in the light. One of them has been poisoned. So after like 10 years of standing and swearing behind my eyes at this crusty prick, I closed the door. I'm wired as shit again, my eyes all gone, and the bad thoughts are coming. I want to do something stupid, like animals in traffic brick through windows stupid, and I can see this little frog fuck on the patio just sort of staring at me, like ribbiting about the place, and I'm thinking about setting a match to it, and he's looking at me, he's like goading me. He's saying, go on, mate. Do it. Burn me, you sissy fuck. Existence is pain for a frog. So I'm coming around to the way of thinking that maybe I'll be doing this frog a favour by ending a lifetime of suffering with a short period of extreme fiery suffering when the doorbell goes again. And standing there with this empty look on his face is some cunt in a suit with no tie and a pretty little girl, like maybe 2 years younger than me, blonde, sweet looking thing, but they've both got these smiles on, like all teeth. They both look like they didn't know we were all slowly dying, and I'm thinking, oh fuck.
Have you heard of Jesus?
Fuck. So he starts waxing lyrical about some hokey shit that makes no sense, like...
Did you know that if we ignore all evidence to the contrary and pretend that starving Ethiopian children who die of AIDS every day in an ironic, or they die of hunger kind of way. Well, if we pretend that they don't exist, then we can see the majestic works of God in every facet of human existence and reality itself.
I'm just staring at his daughter's tits, like. But he carries on regardless. He's religious. He doesn't want a real answer.
Do you know anything of original sin, young man? Well, that's right. When humans were created, that's right, created, no matter what Darwin, that foul, homosexual, paedophile, bird-watching shit, says. When humans were created by God, our ancestor Adam and his naked friend Eve, who was made out of one of his ribs because of, reasons, met a talking snake. Well, I say snake, the Bible says serpent, because it sounds fancier, and God can use fancy words because he's smarter than you or I, brother.
Oh, don't call me brother, that's creepy.
Okay, brother, no problem. They met a talking snake who told them to eat the fruit of the tree of knowledge so that they might have some tasty knowledge all to themselves. And obviously, when God found out, he kicked them out of their nice garden and made them do incest with their kids to breed the human race.
Okay.
And that is why, brother.
Don't call me brother.
We must all feel guilty all the time for when several thousand years ago someone you don't know on the advice of a limbless reptile did something that you had no control over, like eat fruit. And you must be prepared to accept the blame.
Because someone once said it was true and no one would make this up, am I right?
That's like the gist of what he said. I don't really remember or give a fuck. What I do remember and or give a fuck about is now I've caught the eye of his daughter, I assume it is his daughter, and she's given me those like, sorry about the senseless prick looks that I do when I introduce him to people. If I'd gangster backstory when you rang my doorbell, and even I think you might be a little bit mental. And after a pause, he storms off with a sort of... And I got the girl's number. She was pretty, and I was happy. I cared for her, which was nice. It was a new feeling. But here's where the story gets a little bit more relevant. See, this one introduced me, myself, and Irene to proper television. See, up until this point, all we had was terrestrial. All we had was terrestrial, so it was watching Neighbours, watching Hollyoaks, watching EastEnders, or watching nothing. And I chose to watch nothing because I'm not a vacuous cunt. But here's this beautiful little thing who wants to lick my face and call me sir. And what do you do when your little penis is all worn out? What do you do when you've been sexing enough to be done for a week? What do you do when you've been sexing enough to be done for a week? And still genuinely in love enough to just stay in bed and hold hands. You watch all the television there is, and it's fucking brilliant.
Television, the drug of the nation, breeding ignorance, feeding radiation on television. The drug of the nation, breeding ignorance, feeding radiation. TV. It's satellite links, the United Kingdom of unconsciousness. Apathetic, therapeutic, and extremely addictive. The methadone metronome pumping out 150 side-plus channels a day. And you can flip through all of them, and there is still nothing worth watching.
Suddenly I'm watching adverts that are like 15 minutes long, like I'm living in America or something, and cartoons where people get their tits out and swear, and shit that look like it costs fucking millions, more than I'd ever get to see in my life. It was incredible. I was hooked. It was like seeing whole pieces of yourself you didn't know were there, up on display for you to gawk at.
I'm talking in world, it's so hard to find us. It shapes our minds the most. Well, maybe the mothers of this nation should remind us
that we're shitting too good.
Use the television, drug of the nation, breeding ignorance, feeding radiation on television. The drug of the nation, breeding ignorance, feeding radiation. TV, is it the reflector or the director? Does it imitate us, or do we imitate it? Because a child watches 1,500 murders before he's 12 years old. We wonder how we created a chasing generation that learns to laugh instead of abhor the horror.
I swear down I saw a guy shoot his own ear off on a reality show. It was fucking incredible. The best thing is the music channels, and I'm not talking MTV, any of that shit. I'm talking the channels where you watch music video, and the music video, the music motherfucking video. I see angry, looking beautiful. For the first time in my life, I see rappers who think feelings are more important than pussy. Television, the drug of the nation, breeding ignorance and feeding radiation on television. The drug of the nation, breeding ignorance and feeding radiation. Now dance, my puppets, dance.
So it's my turn now. Come along, come on. Come bask in my accent and shit hair. It's okay.
Right, so yeah, gotta talk about things, stuff. Oh yeah, I was sat with this homeless guy the other day. Well, I say homeless. We wrote this like 6 months ago, so I sat with this homeless guy a while back. I say homeless. Offered some change to this poor bastard lying on a park bench in the middle of the night. Told me to piss off, said he was just tired and wanted to lie down.
There's no helping some people.
So anyway, I get talking to your man on the bench, and he says his name was...
Ben.
Ben? Yep, right. He says his name was Ben. And we're sat there chatting away, and he's wearing this suit with like a wine sort of stain down the front of that, but apart from that, he's actually looking pretty swanky. Definitely not homeless anyway. So we share this bench for the bits, he gives me the dregs of his wine to finish off, and I roll a joint for the two of us to smoke. Which he can only take 2 puffs of before giving up like a massive fanny. He's a nice guy, genuinely pleasant. He's a student like me, psychology or psychotherapy, something to that effect. And I'm able to spend a good hour just sat on this bench chatting like cartoons and music and all that stuff before the question of how a wine-stained, suit-wearing, heavy-drinking, cartoon-watching 20-something-year-old just ends up passing out on a park bench in the middle of the night. And all of a sudden, he just loses it. Starts slabbering the bag out of this girl here, getting all whingy and teary-eyed like, well, a massive fanny. Oh yeah, he says he and the missus have been at like this party, wedding, fancy Catholic shit, something like that. But judging by the state of his face, all grey-eyed and stubble, he didn't really belong there. Oh yeah, he and the missus have been having the argument, and they've come back to this party, and to be honest, I couldn't really tell you what the argument was about because I wasn't listening.
This is the voice of God, you Irish cunt. Make your lines up.
Of course.
Make them up.
And this is his friend Jesus. I agree.
Go on, mate, hurry the fuck up.
We name tonight Angry. And here and there you might even get elements of that. The fact that 90% of this place should be called pondering is all our fault for having fucking ADHD and his for being a lazy writer. You get how this works now. Don't just sit there staring appreciatively because I'm gorgeous and everything. Actually look like you're paying attention. You've seen like what, 20 minutes of this show, and I'm frankly insulted if you haven't worked out that audience participation is the only thing keeping you lot entertained. I wanna, oi, you. I wanna ask you a question. What makes you angry? I'll tell you what gets me riled up. What gets me dark and dirty. What speaks to the spiders living in my soul and makes me lose my shit. When I'm sat on a park bench in the middle of the night, intoxicatingly intoxicated, and I look over at Ben here, and I see past his little puppy dog expression, and I see down to his hands, and I see the marks on his knuckles. Some fresh, some a few days old, some maybe older. Now maybe Ben likes to get into fights, a bit of fucking fisticuffs never hurt anyone but the one who deserved it in my view. And I remember. And let's all just forget the fact that I'm making up my lines, taking into account my memory's pretty fucking good. I remember the look he gave me when he noticed that I'd noticed what I'd noticed. And I've seen that look before. No one looks that guilty over a fist fight with some douchebag at a party. They love the taste of blood. Now, I don't know what that means, but I know that I mean it.
I've never met this girl of his, but I've seen my fair share of scum like this guy. No matter how shitty your other half gets, no one should be in a position to make that face.
Maybe they're as evil as they seem, or maybe I only look out the window when it's scenic.
I'd be lying if I said there weren't times when I just wanted to break someone's neck for something that wasn't their fault.
Get real, they tell me. If only they knew how real this life really gets.
But it should not be possible to kick the shit out of someone you care for.
They'd stop acting like a silly bitch. They would respect the cock. Whether or not they believe that doesn't take much, and that's messed up. Because these people do a lot of simple shit to impress us, while everyone was trying to outdo the last man. I was just a ghost trying to catch Sony's back man. Hello man, would you be interested in some sexual positions and emotional investments? I'm not insane, in fact I'm kinda rational. Would I be asking you where did all the passion go? No, I'm too fucked up to dance. I'm sitting with my hand down the front of my pants. Try to achieve your goals, if you don't take that chance, go right up on those trucks, get those acts. The days of kings and queens, I wasn't just them. Treat me like a god, or they treat me like a nothing. See those streets, you can set your clocks and place bets. Now let's play on a blind deaf, dumb deaf. Also maybe a couple who love what you said. MCs drag their feet, so big to make it loud with an empty bag of seeds. The fake shake your hands. I got some last words. Fuck all of y'all. Stop playing rap and go play volleyball. I got a journey the world in a hurry. If my attorney didn't put enough girls on the jury. Guilty of dropping these bombs in the city, but I'm innocent. Love is the motive, that's why I'm killing them. Guilty of setting my fire in all 50, but I'm innocent. Blame it on my equilibrium. Days of kings and queens, I was a jester. Treat me like a god, or they treat me like a man. See me move back and forth between both. Trying to find a balance, I'm trying to build a balance in the days of kings and queens, I was a jester. See me move back and forth between both. Trying to find a balance, I'm trying to build a balance. Trying to find my balance, I'm gonna build my balance.
Ladies and gentlemen, we interrupt tonight's showing of angry for more worthless and ultimately offensive behaviour as we wait for the fifth actor to get his rear into gear and to get back to the stage! For your viewing pleasure, we present 6 things you can still be murdered for even though it's the 21st motherfucking century. Yep, the thing. Okay. Oh, fuck you.
Number 1, being raped. Still a crime in the Middle East, but don't look too smug, Christians. Not too long ago,
You are forcing rape victims to marry their rapists like the barbarians you are.
Number 2. Carrying Skittles in Florida and being black. Oh, shame on you, have you already forgotten? Bullet to your heart and you're obviously guilty as Salem gets off scot-free.
Number 3, being brown in a sandy country near our troops. Killing people is bad, so we went to Iraq to kill all the people who were killing people. Also oil.
Number 4, not wanting Russia to invade your country. What is that, Ukraine? I cannot hear your difference of opinion over the sound of my tanks crushing the skulls of your citizens.
Number 5, being a good person. Chelsea Elizabeth Manning, born Bradley Edward Manning, lead proof of practically every government in the world being a bunch of corrupt bastards. And what happened? Solitary confinement for 35 years and no one seemed to give a shit.
Yeah. It's not death, but it might as well have been. Maybe one day you'll grow up and be a hero and be punished for it by the corrupt and stupid. And the older generation wonders aloud why we never seem to put any effort in or try at all.
Oh, you're back. Good. Having a time, yeah. Having a time. Doing a time in the show. It's gonna be amazing. Jamming. Oh, jamming, yeah. No? Not into it?
Oh, that's good, that's good.
Later, perhaps.
It's fucking fun.
Too strong.
You know me. I'm the one you wish you were. I'm the one who's done all the things you wish you'd done. Remember that prick at that nightclub you love to go to who squeezed your girlfriend's ass as you walk past? I'm the one who kicks his head in, stamps on his nuts. I'm the one with the ghoulies big enough to get kicked out of that club. I'm the one who goes to those parties you always felt uncomfortable at, snorts a load of that ever so enticing powder you wish you would try just once, ended up macking out with whoever, boy, girl, makes no odds to me, the one that you said, one day I'll profess my undying love to them. I'm the one with the ego big enough to get up on this stage and tell you just how fucking brilliant I think I am. I'm the one who can talk to strangers without feeling a sense of dread. Me, I'm the one who can break up with their girlfriend without breaking their heart. I'm the one that doesn't immediately get back with them and feel like a massive pussy for it. I'm the one who took up smoking, young enough for it to still look cool. I'm the one who can tell their boss to fuck off when they're being a proper cunt. I'm the one who can handle their drink. What's your name, pal? Richard. Nah, that's shit. What's your name, gorgeous? Nula. Yeah, I like that. Nula would be my name, that's why.
What the fuck are you doing, you prick?
What the fuck did you just say to me?
There's a fucking structure we was harder than.
Fuck off, you slut! This is not my bed! No, this is my fucking bed! This is my own fucking bed! Not just already consider my own fucking bed! Fuck it, fucking be carrying on! Oh yeah, fucking hot! Do not make me look like some sort of fucking pussy!
I'm the one you knew of in school. I'm the one who failed harder than you at your GCSEs. I'm the one who tortured seagulls on the playing fields. I'm the one who had more fun, fucks, fireworks and friends as a kid. I'm the one who had a baby before they were even close to being ready. I'm the one who saw 6 months inside a minimum security prison for minor offences, let out after 4 for good behaviour and being a little bitch. I'm your old friend. You see, walking around your old town, looking old and tired when you've just bought your first home and got engaged to a pretty but not so pretty that you know she's stable woman, and all you can do when you look at me is look at someone else. I'm the one who never had a mum. Or never had a dad. Or had too much of both, or too little of either. So when you see me sitting small working in some sorry corner shop, you pretend that you don't remember me. But I remember you. Every one. Because I was so steady and sure of foot and ready to be amazing in the days when I knew the likes of you, when I didn't know that I had to know the purpose of having a purpose, how hard you have to work just to survive in the first world, how loud you have to scream to have your voice heard in a country run by the kinds of people who don't have to steal to eat, but steal anyway, and I just don't understand why. You think I want to be an actor? Or a rapper? Or a fucking rock star? You think I wouldn't rather lead revolutions by writing slow rhyming poetry and sitting back and waiting for it to happen? You think I want to go to university to prove to the world that I know how to write an essay and sign my name on a dotted line? Of course I fucking don't. But no one listens to a preschool teacher.
Yeah, I like that, yeah.
For a minute, I almost thought he wasn't a prick. For a minute.
My love.
Maybe.
Oh, step up.
Okay. Yeah.
Step up.
Oh God.
No.
This rap thing. I'm trying to. Fuck.
I've never been more embarrassed in my fucking life.
Really?
Hello. Hi. You may have noticed that I have I'm quite shy. Yeah, you've definitely noticed. Okay, so I like to, well no, I don't think this, but a lot of people think that these shy ones are the scariest. It's not true, I think that's just silly. Anyway, yeah, well, you know, I don't think that I'm scary. I think that she's scary. I'm not anything like her at all. She's mental. Anyway, but yeah, why are you laughing? So yeah, anyway, I like that, you know, maybe if I washed my face and started wearing women's clothes, I could look quite attractive, maybe, possibly, potentially in certain lights. Who knows? It's a, you know, it's a matter of opinion, isn't it? I mean, my opinion is different from yours. I mean, whatever. I don't even care. Do you think I'm pretty? Yeah.
Sure.
You don't sound really that okay. Yeah. Do you think I'm pretty?
Yes.
Really? Do you mean that? Because I don't want you to feel like you have to say yes, because I know that it's really awkward. Now that I've asked you that, you're going to feel like, you know, oh, you're going to really hurt my feelings if you say no, but, you know, you can say no. If it's an honest opinion, then you can say no. I don't want you to lie to me. I really don't want you to lie to me, because if you lie to me, then you're going to build me up, and then I'm going to find out that it's not true, and I'm just going to come crashing down, and then I'm going to find you. Do you really mean it? Please don't remain silent. Do you mean it?
Yes.
That is such a nice thing to say under pressure. Anyway, you don't need to worry or anything, because I'm not so into the cock. I think it's gross. Vaginas. But you know, it's art. You gotta have at least one lesbian for it to be validated, so here we are! Anyway, yeah, lesbians are hot. What's your name?
Meg.
Meg? Are you kidding me? That's my mum's name. She's dead. I guess I never really realised the comedic quality of that statement before. Shall I say it again? She's dead, you heartless bitch. Don't want your number anymore. Anyway, it wasn't going to be one of those, you know, things. Anyway, I don't really want to talk about it. I just got told I had to mention it. So they said that we could improvise as much of this as we like, but the thing is, I don't think I'm doing particularly well. Oh, now you're looking at me. It's a thing. Okay. Yeah, I'm gonna go over there. Okay. So us, these guys, me and the team, wrote a song. It's really beautiful, and the lyrics mean a lot to us. So yeah, I hope you enjoy it. Oh, it's about dead people. Drowned in the fucking sea. Why is everyone I hate still alive? Why is everyone I hate still alive? He's been a thorn in my side since 2005. Why is George Osborne still alive? Not too soon, grow the fuck up. He was just a man. Really. Why did the doctor have to lie when he said Grandma could get her hopes up? She couldn't. She was so old. But certified. Why is Nigel Farage still alive? How can anyone believe in karma when serial killers like Jeffrey Dahmer murdered innocent fuckers with scorn, but allowed the Kardashians to be born? But the question bothering me is, why do I never see in the papers or TV that whoever commissioned Towie has been stung by a killer bee? Why is everyone I hate still alive? Why is everyone I hate still alive? I hope they all get stabbed in the eyes with no possibility of revival. Why is everyone I hate still alive? Why is everyone I hate still alive? Why is everyone I hate still alive? It's great that Thatcher's burning in hell, but she might have taken her party with her as well, right? Why is everyone I hate still alive? Why is everyone I hate still alive? Why is everyone I hate still alive? Kawaii. No, Avril Lavigne, you're over 30. Why is Avril Lavigne still alive? Still alive. Oh why are they still?
Oh, God, I'm a bunker. They're working on this.
Alive.
Might have got some in your hair.
Honey, anyone? Gum, airwaves, extra, anything you got?
There we go.
Oh, fucking Right. The fuck did you do?
So it occurs to me, the Lord done a lot of talking tonight. You fuckers don't really know who I am yet, do you? He got to talk about burning a frog for 20 minutes. And he got to talk about fuck knows what in his creamy voice for ages. But none of you are quite sure why I'm here yet, do you? Oh, don't get me wrong. I'm sure the smart motherfuckers who pride themselves on figuring the shit out have twigged. But for a layman over here, it seems like I made to feel some fucking pussy to penis ratio. How fucking demeaning is that, by the way, girls?
Woo! Yeah!
Thank you.
Feminism.
So, on that note, I asked the boys, because of course you got to ask the boys first,
Right.
and they thought it'd be good to fill you in on me, as it were. She approaches the microphone stand, replaces the mic, and she begins. My mother was Jewish, but my dad wasn't, so I was born a Catholic, because my mum was a pussy. She was always nice, if I remember, but you fuckers are probably swimming in drink by now, so you know how memory can be. And then there's nothing. Nothing till I'm about 15, stood on the front doorstep of some low middle class house while my dad chats shit to this guy with red eyes looking a bit jittery. At the time, one might say it was a bit too innocent to click what that meant. Dad used to make us canvass nearby houses and talk about Jesus. And this guy, this guy is eyeing me up. Obviously not paying any attention to the students so rudely interrupted his alone time. And I'm beginning to feel those stirrings. Ladies, you'll know what I mean. Guys, maybe less so. That fluttery throb. Longing. But in such a way as to feel whole at the same time.
An erection.
And this guy's not much to look at. But the way he so clearly wants me, obviously not giving a fuck about what my dad thought, it was invigorating. So he's rude to this paper-thin, strawman Catholic chaplain thing of a guy who goes storming off with a sort of... And I'm left to figure out what I'm feeling towards this guy. The sex was great. At least that's what I told him, but I'm pretty sure I meant it. The first time we did it, oh fuck. We just lay there for hours after. Maybe I still do. But I could never figure out why he was so angry. So much so he'd lose it at something. Never me. He reserved nothing but respect for me, but walls, windows, wardrobes. Always gotta kick him.
Back as he cares to remember, he used to see his old man lose the temper, and mama's pretty face would catch it all. On a regular basis the nest would fall.
It was like watching a drowning animal, all thrashing in confusion. If I'd loved him, I'd have thought it was pathetic.
He was always safe from Dad's rage, 'cause her mama's sacrificing his place. 24 years of the blood, sweat and tears, avoiding the mirror, losing hair from the fear. She never left him, stayed inside. He beat her ass up until the day that he died. In fact, the biggest beating was the day that he died, 'cause now it's too late for her to make a new life.
He never talked about his home life much. Said he preferred my house, even though it wasn't packed full of arseholes.
She gets to mourn for the touch of a punch, won't ever admit that she ain't clutching at much. Someday she'll die, still won't be done. The anger lives on through their son.
We were together nearly 4 years, and I realised just how little we knew about one another.
'Cause he saw, he caught it all. A childhood of watching Ma and Pa get raw. It's too bad for him, now that's half the truth, 'cause now you're back with him and he's smacking you.
You know where this goes. You're not stupid and I'm not subtle. It's an odd feeling to be scared of someone you love. It's a powerlessness I can't quite explain.
What happened to you? You don't have a clue. Did your mama used to suffer accidents too? I never knew that you would stand for abuse. I guess I just assumed that you would pack up and move. Think about when you left him last time. Said out loud, you'd never forgive past crime. Sunglasses, so dark. Scarf around the neck to cover the choke marks. Since you gotta justify returning, you've convinced yourself he's just a hurt person. You wanna blame that cross he bears, but his pop's not there when he's shoving you downstairs.
I never told anyone. Not because I was scared or I felt like I deserved it. I know, I'm brilliant, I don't deserve it, but... I felt like he was punishing himself enough already. He used to cry about it more than I did. Stupid.
Let me be the last to say, please don't stay. Let me be the last to say, it won't be okay.
And then my sister's wedding. I saw him again after that. I'm pretty sure I didn't want to.
Put your shoes on and walk into that warm weather. Go get yourself a more better forever. You gotta put it down, you gotta leave it. You don't ever come back again, you gotta meet him. Just tear it all apart and build new. 'Cause if you don't kill him, he's gonna kill you. You can't hold hands when they make fists. And I ain't the first to say this, but let me be the last to say, please don't stay.
smallest, most isolated stories. Those only as a reminder of how much more there is to shout about. This show was called Angry. This show was a mess. This show was penance. And who takes the blame in this? Who will beat themselves up about it until the inside of their heads looks like silly string and dicks? Who deserves to feel as shit as they do? She already told you. This show was called Angry. And the last word of this play